me. I forgot that she left me for someone she met online but never met in person. Thank you to Astrid for this suggestion. And yes, there's a towel on my head because things are about to get wet and messy. Maybe not the wet part, but my hair is wet, so...
I have a husband. I like him, but I don't like him that much. I mean, he's a great guy and everything like that, but it's just that,
What's up, Seekers, and welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
Just like that.
Today, we speak to a 55-year-old woman named Mary Lee who is unhappy with her third marriage and was contacted by a man named Benedict. Built a bond through phone calls and text messages through WhatsApp. Mary Lee has grown tired of Benedict's promises that he will come see her in person.
Right.
And she needs the truth before leaving her husband.
Hey guys, before we start this video, we have a quick message for you.
Okay.
We spend a lot of time on these videos,
Yes.
and we try to keep them as raw and organic as possible
course.
for you guys, and try not to cut out anything,
Yes.
small details or big details in
Yes.
the videos. We try to give you what the facts are.
That's what I do.
And this one took a different turn. And we want to say that this doesn't represent us as a company. This represents what we do and what we do to educate people, because real married people, fall for these traps, whether they're in a good or bad marriage, they venture out and they get caught up in these romance scams that destroy their marriage.
Right.
And we decided to leave this video in because this stuff happens to real people, and we get thousands of people every single week that thank us for these videos that we have, that learn about the scams they're in.
I thank you guys as well.
That fix their lives, that save their family members from these scams.
Yes.
And that's what we want to focus on, and
Okay.
that's why we decided to leave this video
No,
in
it's
here.
good.
We definitely don't condone
Shame
the things
her.
that Myra had said. Also please be cautious with the comments that you make, and try not to be poisonous. We don't want to create a culture that is poisonous toward the people.
The people, the online world are about to witness, and that's why they're pinging off my phone.
What?
That actually made no sense, but just...
Because it actually takes a lot of guts for these people to be in these videos, to do this.
All right.
And, we want to continue to educate people. So thank you guys so much. You guys mean the world to us.
You
we
guys
want to continue
too.
turning out real organic content for you guys.
Yes.
And thank you again.
Appreciate it, guys.
I'm ready.
We're right around the corner from 100,000
Oh my.
subscribers. Help us by clicking subscribe now.
Yes.
Don't forget, your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed.
I'm pretty sure you are already, but go over there and subscribe. Once again, thank you for allowing me to react. You guys could come over and give me a slap on the ass and say no, and block and delete me. But thank you for not doing
Hey
that.
everyone, my name's Mary Lee.
Mary Lee.
I am a dental assistant for the last 28 years.
Okay.
I love dentistry.
Nice.
I have a 34-year-old son. I have 2 Jack Russell Terriers.
Yeah.
And I like to drink beer and talk shit. I have a husband. I like him, but I don't like him that much. I mean, he's a great guy and everything like that, but it's just that, the fire's gone, or whatever you want to call it, the passion. It's just like, he's a roommate. I knew him for years. I really liked him, always liked him. Nice guy, great everything, this and that. So I dated him for 7 years before he decided, hey, well, let's get married. Because he promised me safety, security, financial security, and not having to want for anything. He has my back. He cares a lot about me.
Right.
And I seem to come first in his life. That was a good deal for me. I'm thinking, hey, this is a win-win. I don't have to worry about money. I can get whatever I want. Yeah, I could do this. Well, 4 years later, I'm like, I'm bored.
What am I watching here? Am I watching some kind of just... I cannot believe she's so candidly, nonchalantly saying all of this on camera. Wow! My asshole is so clenched right now that I am trying not to be poisonous, as you said, Dave. but I can't hold it in much longer.
Until I met this person online.
Benedict was Mary Lee's type.
He looks like
he was a
me
stockbroker out of Chicago,
in like
handsome, and was established.
20 years.
I was watching TV one day, and there was nothing on, so I got bored and got on my phone, went on Facebook to see if there was any new posts from my friends and all that, and I get this friend request. You know, I look at it, and then I open it up, and ooh, Rico Suave. His hair is black, like salt and pepper like. He's got a beard. He's gorgeous. He's nice looking. That's all I have to say about that. But he's good looking. You know, cute too. You just wanna just pinch those cheeks.
Get a grip of yourself. I actually don't think you can get a grip of yourself because you're a walking piece of shit.
Yeah, well, what the hell, you know?
Why is there a bird there?
So I hit confirm. Well, later on, he contacts me and says, "Thank you for accepting my friend request.
Cringe.
How are you?" And he told me his name was Benedict. And
what a name.
He's a Chicago...
What? Are you an egg?
stock manager. So anyway, we just talking about things, and next you know, first thing he comes out and says, "Hey, I got something to tell you." And I went, "Oh yeah, what is it?" "I love you." He goes, "You're beautiful." I went, "Well, gee, thank you, but I don't love you, and you don't even know me, dude."
Lol.
He did call me one time, and his accent sounded like Antonio Banderas, you know, and I was like, "Woo, hey." But he's a good-looking guy.
Shut up. Shut your damn mouth. All right?
And this is what started everything. Benedict was a breath of fresh air for Mary Lee.
What does that mean?
They would talk all through the day and night.
So?
I do like talking to him a lot. I mean, you know.
What?
He likes...
What?
How straightforward I am and this and that, and I don't beat around the bush.
First of all, I can't take you serious because you spell as if you've just sat on your keyboard.
To the jugular, but I
So?
just like talking to him, you know, and
Well
he
done.
makes me laugh. I make him laugh, and but that Rico Suave voice, man, woo, tell you what.
I despise you right now. I don't think you guys can truly feel the fire inside. This fire burns. Any CM Punk fans out there? This fire is burning inside me. Listen, anyone out there, if you're in a relationship, marriage, whatever, you're not happy, leave. Don't do all this dancing around behind their back. I'm gonna meet this person, see if we click, and then if it doesn't work out, I got a fallback plan. Go away.
If I'm frustrated at work, I'll get on the phone like, "God damn."
Oh, you work?
And he goes,
Wow.
"Well," he goes, "Well, I don't like that you're sweating to death, you know." And he goes, you should, you're a queen, you know. I'm his princess." I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever, but thanks. The nickname I have for him is Benny Wafer because it's a thin, sweet cookie. He just calls me his queen, or, you know,
You're insufferable.
his princess.
How about that
He
for a
claims-
nickname?
Oh, he was going to go buy us a lake house.
Oh, did he?
And
Did he?
he wanted to know what my ring size was.
Oh.
I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Well, I want to buy an
Oh, why do you want to know my ring size? Oh, I can never guess. It's because he wants to buy you a jacket. What do you think, Mary?
to know what my ring size was. I'm like, "Why?"
Why?
He goes, "Well, I want to buy an engagement ring for you." I'm just like, dude, I'm not even divorced yet, you know. There's just something there that I just...
You're not even divorced yet. Does the husband even know that you want a divorce? That would be the first step.
It's like an addiction. I just can't get enough of talking to him. Another thing that I don't understand is why would a good-looking guy like that,
Yeah,
who could have his pick,
yeah,
any lady in Chicago,
yeah.
want something to do with some small-town hit girl
Yeah.
like me? It's just...
Why her? Scammer, huh? You know what? If the scammer was real, as in a real Benedict, why? You would make a very serious mistake for the rest of your life. But hey, I may or may not be on the scammer's side here.
Kind of just like, I don't know, just wrecks my brain.
Shut up.
You know, I'm kind of drawn to him, which I know I shouldn't, but I can't help myself. But I'm just thinking, well, if he's real, then I would like to know more.
Benedict and Mary Lee's bond over the internet started to grow by the day. They had been in contact for over a year now, and this whole time she was hiding everything from her husband.
Scum!
I
Piece
have
of shit!
told my coworkers only.
Oh my god, yes, the co-workers must know that I am cheating before my husband because, I mean, yes, that is how cheating works. You are deplorable. When I pull out deplorable from my pocket, and when you look in this, do you see any? There's nothing in there other than the word deplorable which I pulled out. When I pull out deplorable, you know I'm pissed.
My family doesn't know. My husband doesn't know.
Of course he doesn't know.
My coworkers do.
Wow.
One coworker, you know, says he's not real. He's not real.
Good. He's not.
You know, he's a scammer.
Yes.
You know, and then he hits me up because I was wondering if you could do something for me.
Oh,
I'm
here we
like,
go.
Like what? He
Let's
goes,
see.
well, do you think you can like get me a gift card? I go, a
Oh.
gift card? I go, what the hell you want with that?
Wow.
I said,
Wow. We are throwing it back now to the gift cards. Hey, I love you, and, you know, I love you. And you know I love you, so can you get me a Steam card?
I said, you don't ask me for money. I go, only people I give money to is my son. Well, it just keeps going on and on and on and on.
Sure.
So one day I said, hey, if I give you a $50 gift card, would you just back off of me? Because I said, I about had enough of this, you know, bullshit, you know. The one day, my husband decided he's going to kick me out. I thought, what? Because he found the conversation with this guy.
Good.
So I pack up my things.
Good.
And I go stay with my sister for a while.
I
Yeah.
hate how she's like got these facial expressions as if the husband is in the wrong for kicking her out. You also hilarious as the stock manager can't afford a gift card for himself. Wow.
And I asked that guy, I said, hey, I got kicked out. I go, maybe I should come
Yeah,
see
go
you
and
in
sling your hook to Chicago.
He goes, well, I'm not in Chicago right now. I'm in Seattle.
Oh.
I'm like, excuse me? So I stayed with my sister for like 3 months.
Good.
Until my husband kept calling and telling me he was sorry. I
Why?
need back here. He goes, I miss you, and we could work this out and all that stuff. And so after I got back home, you know, I didn't talk to that guy for a long, long time. Then
Well, he came back, yeah?
he starts back up again.
Yeah. First of all, message to the husband. I hope you're doing okay, because why on earth would you take her back?
He sent me a $5,000 money order check. I never cashed it. I just told him, hey, look, I got this.
Laundering!
It's fake as hell. I'm not doing it. You know, I said, I'm not going to jail. But then,
Wow.
a few days after I got that, he sends me flowers here at my office.
Bit cringe, but okay. What a disgrace.
That's great and all.
What a
but
disgraceful,
no more
apparently.
gift cards. I said, I'm not doing it.
I've said.
I sent him one
Words.
last month. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. Maybe I was just feeling generous. I sent him one.
Hold on a second. Because you came back from your sisters after your husband kicked you out, and you proceed to use the word baby to this guy. Nothing funny about this.
I sent him one for $100. I wanted to believe him, you know, hoping he was real, but
I don't even care that you've been scammed.
Benedict's request for money never stopped. As a matter of fact, that's the only thing he wanted to talk about. He sent her flowers and a check for $5,000 and said he needed her to cash it. This is when Mary Lee became suspicious, but she still wanted to believe he was real. She needed to make a choice, and her husband was threatening to kick her out of the house.
Again.
Well, my husband is retired now. Yes, he does take care of all the bills. He pays for everything. I pay for my vehicle and my bills. That's our relationship. That's how we
good, you deserve it.
manage our finances.
Good. I wouldn't pay for your
He's
shit.
at the point now where he doesn't care. I could leave anytime I want.
So,
Um,
why doesn't the husband...
but if this guy turns out to be real and all that stuff, I can't come back this time because he said he's done. If like him and I should just divorce, he's done.
Which should be divorced. Anyway.
I mean, it's not saying I can't support myself. I can.
Do it then.
I would just have to work like 5 days a week instead of the usual 3 here.
Oh my god, what a shock having to work 5 days a week. How will you ever survive? No one ever in the history of ever has done that. Suck yourself.
I know he loves me, and I don't feel that way about him, and he knows it.
Okay.
I don't like the way he looks. He just
Right.
He looks like an old mountain goat. I'm thinking, God, cut your hair, trim your beard, something. I don't know. I just want to be happy, and it's hard to be happy with my husband just sitting there like some beached whale with a bunch of hair.
What am I listening to,
not
bro?
doing a goddamn thing. You know, I'm just like, do something. You know, and just, I don't know. I'm not happy. I'm just not a happy person.
Leave!
I had a young son when I was in, my mid-20s, early 30s, and these guys were selfish. They were like, well, I don't want to date a woman with a kid. I want my own family, not an instant family. I'm just like, bye, Felicia.
Listen to the builders. Banging. They're banging. They want to break through and just break the laptop because they're sick of hearing this. Now, don't get me wrong, if you were single with a kid, I could understand your frustration that no guy wants to be with you because of your kid. That is frustrating, but guess what? It's also the guy's preference to not be with someone who already has a kid. They are allowed. Shock horror. But the main thing here is that you are married, you piece of shit. But also, continuing on, I would feel so sorry for the guy if they were willing and they didn't mind you had a kid and they ended up with you.
30s, and these guys were selfish. They were like, well, I don't want to date a woman with a kid. I want my own family, not an instant family.
It's not selfish.
I'm just like, bye, Felicia.
Ugh.
This guy.
You are over the age of 50 saying, bye, Felicia, get a grip.
If this guy is serious, about me, about all these plans and other stuff, well, then what's the hold up? Chop, chop. Let's get to it.
You're so
bullshit excuses.
unlikable.
Because TikTok, time is not my friend. I'm getting older, and I'm losing interest in a lot of things.
Just like you lost interest in your husband. Yes! Here's a question. Would you say you're in this scenario, right? Okay, maybe it's not a question. I'm just gonna spit facts. If you are real, this Benedict is real, why would you want her? Why would you want to be with her if she, click of the fingers, can just forget the husband, I want you? Would you feel safe in that relationship?
Yeah, sure. Right now it means everything to me. I just
Babe,
don't
I need more
like
money.
all this
What kind of
gift card
stock manager are
asking.
you?
I don't like it, and I've told him that, but he keeps on with it.
Okay, yes.
I actually like the song.
Sorry for that noise. It's my brain going. Pop, 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 pop. You keep saying that you don't like him asking for money, but you proceed to call him baby and send him money. So, once again, Mary almost called you Sharon there. Get a grip of yourself.
I actually like the son of a bitch. Just think he's.
Why have you sworn?
He's not a real person, or he's not who he says he is, even though he does. And I tried to find out things about him, and he doesn't pop up.
Okay, so after we
Just
gathered
like
all of the
you have lied
information
to
Mary
your
Lee had on
husband.
Benedict, things took a big turn.
Two peas in a pod.
This video is a lot different from our other videos. We sent a FU gift cards link out to Benedict so we
I've
could
sat on
track his
myself.
location. Once he clicked on it, he panicked and started to catch on to what was going on.
Ooh.
Benedict's IP address and location came back to someone living in Lagos, Nigeria. The next day, he revealed his true identity to Mary Lee. He apologized to her and told her that he was in fact in Lagos, Nigeria, and he's still madly in love with her.
Oh my
Mary
goodness.
Lee continued to speak to Benedict, and they still chat to this day.
Wait, what?
Next, we looked into this $10,000 check that had the name Kevin on it, but we noticed that the check was packaged and sent by a man named Albert. Who are these guys, and why are they connected to this young man in Lagos?
Wait, what?
We ran a search on the address on the package and got Albert's phone number and gave him a call. Here's a quick message from our sponsors.
Oh.
Most of the tools that we use on our videos are on our website, socialcatfish.com.
Right.
You can support our team by picking up a membership for yourself. Date
Yes.
safe online and go to socialcatfish.com.
Go do that
You'll be
if-
able to weave out
you are
who's a
involved.
scammer and protect yourself from fake profiles.
Right.
By the way, guys,
Oh.
don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I thought we was going to get another sponsor, which I would have moved on from because, you know, you didn't pay me.
Now, Mary Lee was still dealing with issues with her husband. We had to sit down with her to see what the future holds for her marriage.
are they still
and
together?
why she is still in contact with Benedict. It took a lot of work to get her on a call. Mary Lee was even hiding the fact that she was in contact with us. She
What?
had to tell her husband that she was going to grab beers from the store in order to talk to us.
This woman just lies to her husband about anything. Is it even right to call him a husband at this point?
You know, I didn't expect my husband to be home today, and if I would have put on all my war paint, well, where are you going? So, sorry, I look like a ghost.
Shut up, man.
Okay, I'm ready.
How are you, man, sitting there smiling, by the way?
To get you on the call today. Is it because of your relationship with Ben?
Yeah, because when I started talking to him, you know, just everything, my husband would say, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And I would say, no one, just a friend, you know, and
After he has caught you, he has every right to be very concerned.
you know, this is before I got wise, realizing that, you know, he, you know, wasn't saying who he was. And,
But you still talk to him.
but you know, I've had other male friends I would be talking to on Facebook that were really real people, real
Friends.
legit, you know.
Friends.
But I don't know. I always have to
So
hide my
dislikable.
phone and whatever,
Genuinely.
and it's uncomfortable for me because last time he snatched the phone out of my hand and he broke my phone. And I've been trying to get out of my marriage for a long time, but divorces cost a lot of money, and I only work 3 days a week.
Why not just be transparent with your husband about everything?
By the way, before we carry on, sorry for pausing it, do not be physical enough to break a phone. Like, I understand you're frustrated, but calm down. I know it's easy for me to say calm down to the husband who's caught his wife cheating, but just, you know, don't hurt anyone. Just
I just can't. I really just can't because, you know,
What's that
I
in the
don't
background?
need to be kicked out again and have nowhere to live but my forerunner. That's not happening.
to be honest,
The only place I could ever go, I would have to go to Columbia, South Carolina, and live with my cousin, which I really don't want to.
who cares what
I'm
you want
trying to
at this point?
fix things
Oh.
with my husband
Right.
for a better marriage.
Oh,
You know, maybe get along, but I just don't have those feelings for him.
Right.
But I'm kind of content with it.
Is there a reason why there's some hesitation to be open with him?
I think 3 to 4 years ago, you know, I had an affair with a person we both know, and I've always gotten along with this guy and everything like that. But you know, he found out, and so yeah, I was a little
I'm sorry You absolute donkey of a man, huh? You caught her physically cheating with someone else years ago, and you said, F it, let's stay together. You've caught her again on the phone. I've kicked you out. See that? Just, well, but hey, come back. Let's carry on. I'm sorry, you, my friend, are also an idiot. Not only is she a masochist or a self-masochist, I still don't know the word, but someone who likes to hurt themselves, it's self-inflicted. Not only is she that, you are as well. So guess what? I don't feel sorry for you now either.
With a person we both know.
What is this
I've
story,
always gotten
man?
along with this guy and everything like that.
What is this?
But, you know, he found out, and so yeah,
You
I was
belong
a little
together.
uncomfortable and stuff like
F
that.
it.
So I tried to work out things with my husband, and me and that other guy, well, we never talked again.
Oh.
So I pretty much told my husband that, oh well, I won't stray again. Actually, I haven't at all, really, because I'm not out there dating or doing anything wrong that I thought was wrong. But
So kind of you.
but even talking to somebody online, I guess you can call that some form of cheating, but I wasn't acting on it. He doesn't trust me as far as he can throw me. You know, I got to come home right after work. I can't make any stops or go anywhere to get stuff. He has to be with me. You know, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Fair enough. You don't like that. And if you didn't cheat so many times, then I would feel sorry, because then the husband is quite controlling. And yes, he's controlling. But he has the right to be, because he has caught you cheating. But maybe not the right. My words. In essence, you are a scumbag. He's a scumbag and, a cuck. You belong together. By the way, some more relationship advice from the guy in a woolly PJ hoodie sitting on a chair with a towel on his head, because that's the person you want to take advice from. If you are in a relationship that is controlling and the person, as she described, has to be there for you to do anything, leave. If you can leave, leave. If you can't leave and it's a struggle to leave, seek some support, get some help. But this story, bro, I felt sorry for the husband. I don't now, because he's just a dumbass and I just don't like her. Thank you, Astrid, for recommending this.
Don't you think that he's like this for a reason?
I had an affair.
Yeah,
And I could see why.
my point, exactly. But just leave then.
Years ago, I really did care for him, and I loved him and everything like that. But then once we got married, it's just all of a sudden, bam, handcuffs go on. It's like I'm some type of trophy, and I'm just like, I can't get out.
So I just kind of wanted to touch on some of the research briefly. Now, the package, you sent us an image of this package. I believe you labeled it as a fake address.
That came from Little Rock, Arkansas. I have absolutely no idea who that is. Never met him, never heard of him. I did some looking into it, like Street View or Google Earth, and I went, God, that house is a piece of shit. Anyway, I don't even know who that is.
So we actually use property record
The piece of shit is calling someone's house a piece of shit. It's funny when you think about it. You have to laugh, otherwise you lose your head. And I don't want to lose my head. It's quite big and...
So we actually use property record verification, and we found that that's actually a valid address, and it is indeed owned by a person named Albert.
She just insulted
Something
someone's
else
house.
I'd like to share with you is that after we found this information out, Drew actually reached out to Albert.
Yeah, so I was able to get Albert's phone number from Brienne in Virginia, and I just decided to call him. So Albert answered the phone, and he seemed like he knew exactly what I was talking about with this package.
Cash mule?
He asked me about the address. I told him that it was from his address, and he said that he deals with this a lot. Now, he was a little suspicious because I did call him back the next day, and he had a completely different accent. When it comes to romance
There you
scams,
go.
9 times out of 10, there's a money mule involved. There are willing money mules and also unknowing money mules. Scammers will use third parties to wash the cash before they receive it.
Wash the money.
We also thought it was strange that the actual check that you had received from the package was being sent to you with a completely different name. So the name on the package was completely different than the person on the check.
Yeah, that's why I called Wells Fargo. So I knew it. I just said I just got to verify it. So that never happened. So I'm glad I, used my spidey senses on that one.
Shut up. Shut the hell
This
up.
is a normal tactic
Not
scammers
funny.
use when they send a check. When you receive it, they will ask you to go to the ATM to
Yep.
cash the check, then pressure you to go to the bank teller and pull the funds out. After
Yep.
you've sent the cash to the scammer, your bank will contact you telling you the check was fake, leaving your bank account negative.
Ben revealed himself. How are your feelings towards new Ben?
I would say apprehensive, not trusting. Now that I know he's a kid, I'm just like, nah.
It's so ironic.
I mean, I'm not
You
devastated
calling someone else
and
like
or anything
not
like that.
trustworthy.
I just knew something wasn't quite right. So that's why I got to find this out, because there's just no way. Because, like I said, nobody's did in Chicago. Nobody.
I want to end this.
So
Yeah.
I just had to find out
Because I don't
myself.
care she's
Me,
been
as a
scammed.
kid, you might have mommy issues, but I still kind of like him as a person, but he's looking for a sugar mama, and I'm not it. It's not
You
happening.
can't
so
be it.
he needs to.
You don't like sending money.
either being take down a notch or something. But
Oh, those are the only issues with this. The age and location, not the fact I'm married. Good. When is this ending? Realistically, I'm sick of it.
I'm done with it. Yeah.
I'm done with
Do you
you.
feel like he's just as attractive as the other Ben?
But they're still the same person, but there's two identities. I mean, it's still the same Ben. It's just that now that I know,
There's no Ben.
I can't do it.
There's
I
no
just-
Benedict.
I don't want to have anything more to do with him. I just want to push him away and say, it's time to move on.
Hey,
You're
time to
22.
move on
You
to
got
the
your
next
whole
one.
life. I got, God, maybe 30 more years before I, kick the bucket, I guess.
Do you think that you'll ever block Ben?
Yeah, I think I will.
Everything that he's
When?
told you is a lie. There's no reason to
When
keep talking
exactly?
to him or to believe anything at all he says.
Yeah, like he gives a shit how I feel. I just went, yeah, you know what, buddy, I'm not feeling so hot today, so I'm going to distance myself just for a day. Yeah, I know that, but I just need to work on me. I need to work on kind of getting out of this marriage due to unhappiness. That's what I need to focus on. So I'm just ready to move on, ready to block him, block him from email, all the way around, so I could just focus on me.
Why were you
So that's
talking
my goal.
across everything?
My husband keeps texting me saying, what the hell? What's taking so long? So, yeah, we got to wrap this up.
Well, this is
Before he
like
gets in his damn truck and comes
some
down the
kind
road
of
and
sitcom, bruv.
busses me. I can't deal with that right now.
She genuinely thinks she's in a movie or something. Oh, she's gonna get busted. Shut up!
Mm-hmm.
How are the
All right.
catfish team?
Thank you, Mary Lee.
Yeah, no problem.
Did they help her?
Okay.
Realistically.
All right.
What was solved
Okay,
here?
bye.
Other than
Bye.
telling her,
Unfortunately, we weren't able to speak to Mary Lee's husband to get his side
I
of the
wouldn't.
story. She didn't want him to get involved. She continues to work at her dental office and has taken a break from online dating. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
I'm sorry, but there was no outcome to this other than me getting angry. So, thanks, Catfish, for that. You guys really need someone on there who is not going to be professional. And once again, I submit myself in the least erotic way possible. Please, fly me over. Let me be the one to tell these people that they're stupid. Please. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. I need to go and take several breaths because my lungs... Breathe! Peace, and if you do want to see more, whole playlist right here. Go enjoy yourself. And once again, thank you to Astrid for the suggestion. Drop in the comments any that you want to see my reaction to. Bye!